Hi, I'm Nixie, and today I'm going to be looking at this Creatable World pack. Now, I have previously done a Creatable World video, but I decided to do this one, and I'm not going to lie to you, mainly because I wanted to get this hoodie. So we've got some new clothes to look at, let's get it unboxed and see what we've got. We've now taken it out the box and taken just the covering of plastic off, and here it is. As you can see, it comes with a doll that is wearing a black tank top and shorts, which is same as the previous one, and we've also got a long hair wig for it. We've got a pair of sunglasses, we've got a silver top with long sleeves, a yellow top with a tiger pattern, got some little blue shoes that match the tiger, got this pair of sort of, I guess, cropped, ruched up jogging bottoms, a skirt in pink, white, blue and black. We've got a hat, we've got the hoodie, some silver boots, some pink shoes, and some, I guess this sort of like painting overalls, sort of white with lots of paint splatters. Now, let's get it out and we'll see how it fits on the models. So I'm just getting the clothes out, and all of them are just like loose and you can pull them out, apart from this pair of trousers that has little tiny plastic tags. So that's a bit annoying because I was pleased with the Creatable World previously because there was no plastic tags, so no little little holes in the clothes. So I'm not sure why this pair of trousers has it, but oh well, let's hope it doesn't make any permanent holes. I'm sure we can just scrub it a bit until any holes disappear. So in my last video we discovered that the clothes fit better on a petite Barbie. T-shirts like this weren't too bad, but for longer sleeves, just the sleeve length looked better on her, and the trousers, again, lengthwise better fit. Mainly the stretchy ones were best. The ones that were velcroed, it just was a little bit tight in the back. However, since then, I've discovered someone else they fit on in the Barbie family. So Skipper here is a really good fit for all these clothes. Now it's sort of odd, so someone had commented on my last video mentioning this, which was kind of them, but I'd also discovered myself the same thing, sort of in between having filmed the Creatable World video and then posting it on YouTube. You see, one evening I was liberating the clothes from my two Skipper dolls, because I thought, you know, they're similar height to the petite Barbie, I'm sure she'd look great in their clothes. And that's when I noticed Skipper here, she's got essentially very, very narrow hips, which means, look, the Velcro, it fits perfectly. So I'm really glad because I did like this pair of trousers, so it's good to have someone who fits. And I've also just put her in this shirt because it was another one that, on the Barbies, it's like velcroed in the front and it was just a little bit stretched over the bust area, whereas for Skipper, that's obviously not an issue. So there we go, we have our two models for today, and let's have a look how the clothes fit. So first up we have the tiger top and the cropped joggers. I actually really like these. I think it's nice to have the more sporty, sort of casual wear. So you could either go to the gym in these maybe, or just lounge around the house. They're really nice and they're a good fit. So I tried both these items on with a regular Barbie as well, and she fits them fine. It's got a really good elastic weighted waist and it's quite baggy, so we've got no issues with hips. The tiger top, is that tiger meant to be wearing sunglasses? I don't know, it's just a bit odd. But it's kind of cool. I'm not sure this yellow is quite her colour though, but I'm sure a different Barbie will love these. Next up we have the blue hoodie. I've just paired it over the top of the black tank top, which we do know fits the regular Barbies as well from the last video. It does have a real working zip, which who doesn't love a zip? And honestly, I do love it as much as I thought I would. It's really nice to have more casual clothes for Barbies, so this was definitely something I wanted. And even with the hood up, like I know they've got to fit the bigger heads of the Creatable World dolls, but I don't think it looks too bad. But we can mainly keep it down if we want to. And yep, I'm definitely pleased. Next up we have this shiny silver top that's got the black stripes. It's good fit. On a standard Barbie, however, it is a little bit tight when you're pulling it across the back. Again, it's the issue with the bust. It stretches a bit, but it does fit and it will close. So it's not horrific, it just depends if you don't mind it stretching. The skirt, however, does fit both this petite and the standard Barbie. I think because it's being a skirt, you can sort of put it up that little bit higher, so when you're closing it, it's more around sort of the waist, which is narrower, rather than the trousers, which are just going to be seated a bit lower, so you just can't quite get it done up. So that's good. We've got another 2 pieces that's going to fit a lot more of my Barbies. The final piece was really why I did invite Skipper here, and even she doesn't fit them. So the trousers aren't too bad, but because it's an all-in-one piece, she is taller than the Creatable World dolls, and so it just sort of won't easily go over her shoulders. I mean, you could always wear it so it's sort of hanging loose. Just do her trousers up again because they've just undone. There we go. So just hanging sort of loose down in a more casual way, you could get away with that. And I think you could probably do that on the petite doll. Again, it might be a little bit tight around there, but that is a pity. However, out of all the clothes, to only have one item that doesn't really fit, I think that's not a bad return. Oh, actually, just remembering, we do have the hat. So, she's got a ponytail, but let's just give it a go. Okay, the hat's not a bad fit, because the Creatable World dolls do have quite a big head, so that goes over. So here's Jade in the hat, and I actually think it is a good fit, considering it's designed for a head that's a lot bigger than hers. The sunglasses, on the other hand, definitely are way too big. But if that's only one item of the accessories, I'll live with that. So let's just have a little look at the shoes, and I think I'm gonna grab a tall Barbie just so we can have slightly bigger feet to try them on. In regards to the shoes, I have invited Heidi here, and she is a tall Barbie, so her feet are slightly bigger and hopefully will fit these. First up, we have these pink shoes. They're pink with a white sole, and despite being a tiny bit loose, they actually fit quite well. So we'd definitely be able to get away with them, and you could always put a pair of socks if you just don't want that like little tiny wiggle. Next up is the pair of sort of teal shoes. Now these are a bit looser, to be honest. You definitely need some sort of like socks or stockings to wear with them. We could get away with them, but they're not quite as good as the pink ones. Finally, we have the silver boots with the black soles. Just a tiny bit of wiggle like the other ones, but I think they look pretty good. And I reckon that she might even be able to stand up with them. Can I balance her? Come on, let's get centre of gravity. Yep, there we go. She'll even stand in them. So I think that's pretty good. So here is the doll it comes with. Now, I'd have preferred this to have just been a clothes pack because I'm not necessarily interested in owning this doll, but let's have a look at them. So, Creatable World designs dolls that are a bit more gender neutral. As you can see, sort of, they don't have any like makeup. They've got quite a basic body, sort of no real hips, no real bust. So it's just a generic sort of child doll. They come with some articulation on the head, the arm, the elbow, the wrist, the hip, knee, and on the foot. As you can see, the feet, I actually quite like the feet on these because they're a bit more detailed than Barbie's feet. And again, on my last video, someone mentioned that you can change these feet, like take these off and put them on a Barbie. Now, I think that's probably a little bit above my skill level, but if you are able to do that, I think it's a good idea because, like I said, they're a bit nice looking feet, and you've then got all the Creatable World shoes, which are a bit more detailed than standard Barbie shoes. So not a bad idea. These dolls also have 2 different hair options. So they've got their rooted hair. In this case, this one's got sort of brown blondish curly hair, but also a longer hair wig, which I still don't really get how these go on because that's a lot of hair to get over. And you can see this line. Maybe you could pretend it's a headband? I don't know. So I think I prefer keeping it with just the rooted hair because I just don't understand how these wigs are meant to fit on, not over all that hair. But still, it's options if you're buying these for the dolls. As a comparison, just so you can see why the Skipper doll did not fit that pair of overalls, as you can see, she is taller than the Creatable World doll, which is what the issue was. However, body-wise, I think they are reasonably similar, which is why she does fit a lot of their clothes. Just for the full comparison, here are all three dolls together. Like I said, the Creatable World doll, a bit shorter, but quite a lot bigger head, particularly compared to the Petite Barbie. I think the Skipper doll does have a bigger head than the Petite Barbie, which seems a bit odd considering she's meant to be a lot younger. So I'm not sure why they've done such a tiny head in comparison for the Petite Barbie. So overall, I'm actually really pleased. Apart from the overalls, which I didn't think they were going to fit anyway, and they are paint splattered, so they'd have had a limited use anyway, and obviously the sunglasses, those two didn't fit, but the rest did, and not only did they fit the Petite Barbie, they also did fit a standard Barbie as well. I think this pack is a really good success if you want to be buying some Creatable World clothes for your Barbie. Definitely recommend. So thank you very much for watching and seeing all this. If you like this video, please do hit the thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, please do subscribe.